A group of Indianapolis volunteers are back after making a roughly 13-hour drive to Texas to drop off supplies for the victims of that deadly winter storm.
Man, good for them. News 8's Logan Gay spoke with the organizer about what they saw when they got there.
Volunteers with Hood to Hood tell me they delivered more than food and water to Fort Worth, Texas. They also delivered hope.
I've never been to Texas before. I've never driven that far before.
This long line of people wrapped around the parking lot is what greeted Terrence Hood and his volunteers in Fort Worth, Texas. Hood is the founder of the grassroots organization Hood to Hood. He never thought that when he posted a last-minute plea for donations on social media on Friday that he would raise thousands of dollars and fill a U-Haul, bus, and multiple cars with enough supplies to drive to Texas 24 hours later. But that's exactly what happened.
I just love humans. I love people. And I felt like they needed some help, and I didn't have a plan. I just had a heart.
They were able to help 1,000 families. Hood says the experience not only humbled them, but changed their lives.
When I would see each kid and how they would drink the water, it's like they didn't have water for weeks. Something as simple as water, once that's taken away from you, it changes everything. If something like that happened to us here, we would pray to God that somebody would come help us too.
Because I was worried about her every day.
This is Erica Thomas. She's one of the volunteers who made the trip. She moved to Indianapolis from Dallas roughly 7 months ago. Her family members are some of thousands of people still going through the horrific aftermath of the storm. Her grandmother is still without electricity and water and is living in a hotel. She tells me going back was an emotional experience for her.
I could have cried, like seriously, like seeing them people really needing, like for us to have our hotel 3 hours away in Texarkana because they didn't even have freaking gas. Like all they had was premium gas, no unleaded at all. So, and then on top of that, like some hotels didn't even have water.
Hood says by taking this trip, he was fulfilling his purpose in life.
This is what being a Hoosier is all about, giving and putting people before you put yourself.
Now that the trip is over, Hood tells me his organization doesn't need any more donations. He says the best way to be a part of the movement is to love your neighbor. In Indianapolis, I'm Logan Gay, WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.